So a little bit of context. This is the follow-up video to my Wild Made in the Wild video. And this is basically just a Google Doc that I decided on a whim to make for some reason, because I'm quirky and interesting and fun, and it's hilarious, or I don't know. So the first question, which is, what is your name? And judging from the few that I can see here, I can see that you didn't give me your real name, which is questionable. So we have A is not even the easiest key to hit just randomly. Come on, you could have picked something else. Jamie, thank you for giving me a name that's actually a name. Jamie, good on you. Uma for Lifu, I can definitely respect that. Sheeple / dude who does stupid shit with fast redeploys and merchants. That sounds like the fastest way to get broke. Horse Daddy. Well, let me just tell you one thing. This town ain't big enough for the both of us, okay? One of us is gonna have to go, and I know who is going. Earth Spirito. Did you know that Earth Spirit requires 24 sugar packs to get to E2 and get her module? 24! What in the flying fuck is she doing with all of that sugar? Your mum. Yeah. Oh, again. Wow, your mum. What? Oh my goodness. Original jokes. This is incredible. What? How has this happened? Bob. This is not the big one. It's just Bob. Maria. I chose this name before I started playing Arknights. I promise it's not because of Glimmershine. And 10 other lies you can tell yourself. Ye Arknights. Real. Well, okay, yeah. We have Orchid and Eunectus. Are you perhaps friends with Maria here? Okay, we have Jessica now. This is incredible. And your mum the third time? Whoa. Oh my god, after the second time, I thought it was pretty funny. I was cracking up, but the third time, I really had to hold it in there. I don't know about you guys, but that was, Joe. I'm sure that there's a joke to be made here. And we have Granny. We have more of these people. We have more of you. Okay. So, question 1. How much does Wildmane cost at E2 Potential 6? Now, it looks like a lot of you got the correct answer. She does cost something. But some of you picked a more interesting answer than that. A full 16 of you picked either she doesn't cost anything, which is technically correct. I will give you that. It is technically correct. And a whole 16 of you also picked 7, which is mildly incorrect. Wow, 7 people, 7.7%. This was not how the joke was meant to. This was not how the joke was meant to line up. So this question was meant to be an easy question. If you picked I'm broke so I don't care, or if you picked 7, you were prompted to answer another question. Which angered me, if you didn't see that already. So let's go over this. Why are you broke? Life is hard for new players. What has that got to do with being broke, by the way? Because I am a poor student and keeping my pause for Laurentina, the gorgeous. Wildmane is free! Wildmane is free! You don't need to keep your pause. CC8 max risk attempts put me at the bare limit. Well, you see, the problem with this is that this is your own fault for going for max risk in the first place. So, this is not an excuse. You get an F. The other question that you had to answer if you picked 7 was you had to choose. And it looks like a whole... I was hoping that this was going to be 7. Wow, you've let me down. The second main question, how much attack speed does Stabbing Lance give at Mastery 3? And of course, a full 54% of you picked the obvious answer of, oh my goodness, it's a funny copy pasta. I need to click that because it's funny. Not as many people picked option 40, which is good because this was just a horrible joke, I'll be honest. And for those of you that picked option 40, I hope that you agree with me on what you saw afterwards. The thing in Cars 2, yeah, I hope that you, or whatever cars it was, I don't know how many there are at this point, but I hope you can agree with me on that one. That was terrifying. Truly terrifying. So, if you picked No amount of attack speed can save me from the overwhelming weight of 1000 Amir. Then you are greeted by a select all that are applicable question. And I'm already having a scary realization about the kinds of people that are watching my videos. This is... I knew what the answer to this question was, to be honest, but I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe that all of the people that watch my videos are just like secondhand smoke of the blue man. 29 of you said Amiyafumo, but a full 30 of you said Amiyafumo 2. I wonder who this one person was that decided the sequel is better than the original. Wildmane should be a VTuber because I already stand no chance of being with her. I did not buy the Whislash skin. I can make some space in my mind that not all people are created equal. Sorry, I am waiting for Gaviota. Only 9 people. Really? Only 9 people are waiting for Gaviota? 9 people? 9 people waiting for... Are you sure? I like Catapult. 7. 7. 7. I am surprised that this got nearly as many as sorry I am waiting for Gaviota. It is a blessed day today because I am recording this on the day that Guiding Ahead has released. And Catapult has another operator record today. So it is a blessed day. It is a wonderful, beautiful gift that has descended from the heavens. And I would encourage the 7 of you to come to the table and we can all enjoy this at the same time. I have touched grass in the last 3 months. Well, it's good to know that there were 3 people that have not touched grass that watch Ye Arknights. I can rest easy knowing that that is a fact that I can live with for the rest of my life. And of course, the final question, of which there is only one correct answer. I am quite afraid to scroll down and see what the distribution is like, at least. But here we go, I guess.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
What kind of community am I building here? So after this so-called final question, there was a final question. Oh my goodness, he's a liar. How could it be the final question if it's not the final question? Isn't that I'm just gonna read it. Squirrel. There will be more squirrel on the way. Please don't kill me. I won't, as long as you have Wildmane leveled up. Keep making nice content. I will try and keep the 69 jokes to a minimum. Wild kick. Wildmane. You don't even have the emoji here. No. I mean, inherently I'd suckle on the fat tits of whoever is drawing these operators for more horse dude ops god. Lina is so hot. Taking my clothes off, about to continue the no bloodline. I mean, isn't this the most relatable thing I've ever read? 7. Bagpipe is... Fuck you. I'm not sure what I will do with this information, but thank you nonetheless. Ashlock is cute as well. Have fun with your future horse lawyer and uncle. I will have fun with my future uncle, but my horse lawyer... there's a little thing about Miss Proviso. There's a little tiny no. Cry about it? I 100% bread. Yes, have a nice bread. I'm sorry. Is this a threat? Thank you. I have 3 children and all of them are Wildmane. What? Carantonite is not a cult. 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 Lance go stabby stabby and be powerful. Yes, that is what Wildmane is. Lance go stabby stabby. I didn't manage to get Null the Radiant Knight and Fartooth. Sad. Sorry, Wildmane. Is this a threat? I want to be run over by Wildmane. You do you, man. Stainless steel is an alloy of iron that is resistant to rusting and corrosion. It contains at least 11% chromium and may contain elements such as carbon, other nonmetals, and metals to obtain other desired properties. Stainless steel's resistance to corrosion results from the chromium, which forms a passive film that can protect the material and self-heal in the presence of oxygen. Why can't my operators be made out of stainless steel so I don't have to deal with fucking corrosion all the time? The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test. Pinus. If I check your personal responses, and you are one of the people that called yourself your mum, I am going to... Silver Ash is hotter. Indeed, horse girl are good. But you forget to talk about horse men. I feel like Heavy Rain is getting a lot of non-love here. Whistlers E2 is greater than the Whistlers skin. It is the only reason why I did not buy her skin, I promise. I can accept that, but if you truly, truly, truly love an operator, you would buy this skin for them even if you don't use them. It's like Null, like the normal Null. I have the swimsuit skin, but I don't use it because Null is such a fucking badass that I like the normal skin anyway. So, but I still bought this skin though. I still bought this skin because I love Null. I love her. I want her to caress me in those giant armored plates that she has. And even though it would be really tough and cold to the touch, I just can't imagine how warm it would be nonetheless. Not warm in the sense of temperature, but warm in the sense of my heart and my soul being healed. I'm sorry, Auntie Zofia. I had just been playing the game for 2 weeks when the Maria No rerun dropped, and I hadn't yet become enlightened. I swear I'll get your skin when it returns, and you'll get your masteries as soon as I'm finished with Firewatch, I promise. I mean, if you've been playing the game for 2 weeks, when the Maria No rerun dropped, do you even have Whistlash? I mean, maybe you completed the stages. That's fine. A promise is a promise. I will check back with you in about maybe 8 months from now, and we will see if you have lived up to your promise. Her skin made the tomboy horse even more tomboy. Oh yes, yes. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm doing this on the day that Guiding Ahead is out. And we just got the actual in-game animations and stuff for this skin. Oh! I chose Wildmane because I hate Flametail Dodge RNG, also Amiya Fumo. Yeah. With Flametail, I have never lost an 80% of my life. I've never done it. I've just never lost 80%, never. I've never lost 80% of my life. It's actually impossible. It's basically 100%. I've never... That's really Yi Arknights, isn't it? What? It's Yi Arknights. It's the blue man. It's the Whistlash's mid guy. Oh my goodness. Good video, mate. Thank you. That does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Wild Moan. I gotta regret it. No, you can't get out of me. That's the 10,000 subscribers, okay? 10,000 subscribers for Wild Moan, okay? No amount of attack speed can save me from the overwhelming weight of one. I really appreciate how much thought you put into your commentary videos. I can see they take a lot of effort, and I hope you keep up the good work. Thanks, they don't take a lot of effort, because I'm literally just rambling about shit that I already care about, so it's actually really easy. And, keeping up the good work? Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I might make another 10 tier list videos and just call it a day. Huh? A Wildmane approaching. Is this a threat? I M3'd Flametail 3rd skill. Never in my life have I lost an 80% chance to dodge. You're cringe. Tell me something I don't know. Is Weedy a horse? This is actually something that I looked into, because if you're an OG of the channel, you might have seen my my invitation to wine video and how I had to kind of bend the rules a little bit, and I was thinking about Weedy, but it turns out that Weedy is not actually a seahorse, she's a sea dragon. So no, Weedy does not count. With RNG, by the way, I just want to point out, I'm not making a Guiding Ahead video, but I think it's quite ironic that the boss of Guiding Ahead is literally asking you to pray to RNGesus to beat it with the whole dodge thing. I just thought that was pretty funny. Where has my life gone to that I look at like fluffy tails and I'm like, ooh, what has happened to me? Well, my answer, my ass. Thank you for seeing my disgusting, horrible sense of humor. Okay, there you go. Thank you. There are a lot of Flametail enjoyers. This is kind of incredible, and I can understand. Flametail is great. Flametail is fantastic, and if I wasn't playing Current Knights, I do when I don't play Current Knights, I do use Flametail as my main vanguard. I can't believe that Granny killed 2 men and the house they were in, and the land the house was on. Yeah, I know, I can't believe that too. When I saw that on the news, it was just like, wow, you know, mad respect. Her talent was useful to evade the potential gate of CC8 max risk so I can deploy Ice Cream Goddess. I am very intrigued as to how you managed to fit Wildmane into a max risk of CC Dawnseeker. I would really like to see that, but unfortunately CC8 is over, and I doubt you have a video of it. But if you do, please tell me, because how? How is that possible? Wildmane can only use skill 1. If you're using skill 2, then that's not Wildmane, that's Tamemane!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Whislash, my beloved. Yes, Whislash, our beloved. What if she had a gun though? But can she beat Goku? What? This homework is as great as my 1 terabyte homework folder. Come on man, these are rookie numbers, you gotta push that up. Not really, so we've had no, we've had yes, and now we have the less confident version of this, not really. Wildmane Gaming. 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 Wildmane Gaming.